So, I have been guilted back into exercise. One of my friends, we do this stream every Zoom chat every week, and one of my friends admitted to actually doing some exercise. And I thought, oh my God, I haven't done any burn-a-learns forever. I mean, they've been usurped by the dog and these long dog walks. So I thought I would jump on to YouTube live instead of the perils of recording it and then trying to upload it and actually get all that stuff done before I try to get on with my day. But so what I've done instead is I thought, what is the least amount I can do to make myself feel slightly less guilty and still be able to walk around the block at the end of the day, the block. I try to do like 40 minutes with the dog, to be honest. Hey, Fez, how you doing? I don't have my glasses on because trying to exercise with glasses on results in glasses being flung across the bedroom. So this is the space I'm using. This is the space I'm using here. That's my little workout space. I don't know why. I should probably be in the basement again, but for some reason the sunshine and showing off to my son that I'm actually doing it, I thought would be a good thing. So come with me. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I won't talk for too long because I actually want to do a Twitch stream. But what I've started doing is I downloaded this stupid app called like 7-Minute Workout, which is basically how not to think and just do the exercise. I did a 7-minute workout one day earlier this week, and the problem was I couldn't freaking move the next day. Like I just couldn't. So I forced myself to do a little bit of warm up before yesterday's, and so I did a 7-minute warm up, and then I did a 7-minute workout, and I'm still gonna die. I'm absolutely gonna die. I'm basically like choking on my own tongue at this point because I'm actually tired. But making coffee, look at this, coffee, little Dr. Who mug of coffee going right here. And this is a Barnacules tip too. Barnacules was saying you gotta spread out, spread the love. Don't be live only on Twitch. I can actually see what's going on here. Oh, good. Oh, I can see chats and stuff. Oh, add a cool down. I know, Candy, but then there's another 7 minutes, and then it's not a 7-minute workout, are you? Have you tried workout with? Oh, you know what? That's a really good point. Kel Gunnar or Gunnar. It is. Beat Saber is one of the things that we actually set up for Baz. The other day, we being the royal we. Baz did most of it, actually. Surprisingly, Baz actually took the initiative and set up the VR. I came in and stopped him from putting giant holes in the wall with the drill, and then I put giant holes in the wall instead, basically. But I figured Jane can get mad at me, and I can do some plastering. And look at that. So this forehead mark is from me doing these silly little push-up things on the carpet, which is of course wool, and I'm allergic to wool. In the same way, not quite the same way that McKay would be allergic to lemons, but certainly in the same way that David's allergic to pineapple. So the Beat Saber is a great idea. And I played it, and I actually found I could do it because because you're not walking around in VR. You're able to actually do it for a period of time without getting sick. So that's actually a really good idea. So do the arms, and I guess you're doing a bit of little squat stuff to try to get away. I can't even. Man, I should not do that. Beat Saber is also a lot of fun. It's very true. Very true. Hello, Terry. Hello, Blue Eyes from England. And I saw in Australia. Hello to Australia. I was shamelessly trying to get myself out that neck of the woods this morning on Twitter by saying, hey, look at this face. Isn't it a perfect hobbit or orc or sarcastic, grumpy wizard for, the Lord of the Rings series that they're doing for Amazon? Hello from Canada. Well, I'm in Canada, so hello right back at you, neighbor. So this is the burn and learn. This is basically what I would normally do is spend a good, half an hour on the elliptical. But for some reason it just feels a bit like a rat in a cage. Rat in a cage. It feels a bit like running on a it's a treadmill. It's especially during the pandemic. So what I wanted to do was just mix it up a bit and just try to sort of shock myself into doing some exercise. I find that when I do exercise, I tend to be a little less likely to, consume entire giant lint bars of chocolate and stuff, or my wife's delicious Christmas cake. So the hope is to do a little bit of exercise. And as I say, I started with the 7 minutes. It was too much for me. Like I said to Jane, childbirth be damned. This is pain. It went down really well, by the way. Hello from chilly Orlando. Yeah. Whatever, Roy, and your chilliness. It's I do look like a little tiny McKay, don't I? Hello, I'm a little tiny McKay in a box. God, I got so much hair again now, though. Jesus, I gotta get someone to cut it. I'm actually doing a show that they asked me to send them photos, and so what I did was, because I absolutely love this hair artist. Would you call it a hair artist? The head of the hair department on this show, I absolutely adore her. She's just fantastic. She's like, she's kind of McKay-like. She's very good at her job. A little bit grumpy, but once you crack a smile. Once you get her to crack a smile, I'm completely smitten. Anyway, so she asked for photos of what my hair's like, so I had to take photos of the front, side, and back. I literally didn't do it last night. I did it this morning as soon as I got up because I wanted to see exactly what she would be dealing with when I staggered into set. So she was laughing about that. Yes, I was my favorite on Atlantis too. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. So the Burn and Learns. I mean, the thing I loved about the Burn and Learns was that it forced me to do exercise, and it forced me to do some learning at the same time. What I'm discovering is that I am spending a lot of time on the lifelong learning stuff just because of the Tech Bandits. And when the kid doesn't come with me on the walks in the evening, which I got to say, you want to talk to a kid, drag him screaming out for a dog walk. And then the next thing you know, a few minutes later, once he's sort of resigned himself to his fate, he just talks. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I mean, no matter how many sort of arguments and stuff you've had during the day, that walk at night, which is probably just because he just wants to avoid going to bed, but it's absolutely magic, absolutely magic. The few is laughing at me now. Good Lord, I think I've now got 2 spots on my forehead from where I touched the wool. I am so alert. Well, I'm sweaty for that matter. Yeah, because I'm sure you all missed the sweaty Hewlett's talking about exercise, or whatever else I would babble on about. I am going to be doing a Twitch stream this afternoon. I think I might hop on a little early because I want to just peruse the information about Lego and Unity's partnership on a learning to program games thing that they've got going. Because I thought it might be kind of a fun thing to at least sort of, when the kids see that I can do something, they believe anyone can, because they're probably right. So it's a Game Bandits today, which I'm going to do at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But I just wanted to leap on here because I realized I'd sort of forgotten about YouTube, other than to sort of just archive these massive long Twitch streams that I have, and which I love, I gotta say. The Tech Bandit stuff, and even just my little chitty chats. I freaking love them. So I thought I would throw one of these on YouTube just to make sure that YouTube got their fair share of sweaty love as well. God, don't write that as the title. What I'm gonna try to do is do this to guilt me into exercising. Dare I set this? But my hope is to do at least like 7 minutes a day, which I guess will be 14 because there'll be the 7-minute warm up. And if some of you had their way, it would be an extra 7 minutes because I'd be doing 21 minutes because I'd be doing a cool down as well, which I should do, but I just can't bear it. At the end of it, it's like, you're done. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Give me a coffee and a sandwich and a burger with fries and a giant shake and fry those onions. You can do it. It's so true. Wanted to see you many years ago at a convention in Paris, but my train didn't arrive. Oh my gosh. Je suis très désolé, Tarzan, que je ne, comment on dit meet en français? Reconnaître, something like that. Reconnais avec vous en Paris. It's really your loss. You really missed out because I'm fabulous. What have we got? What if he's not French? C'est vrai. C'est possible. He might not be French, it's true. But if he's not French, I'll just say, sorry, I missed you. I'm sorry that you missed me simply because you missed an extraordinary opportunity to talk to an amazing person like me. You try a high intensity workout? No, actually. I tried an old freaking man's workout. I said, what is the easiest freaking thing you can do? They literally had me doing push-ups on my knees. And you know what? That's how I'm starting. Because my first one, I swear to God, I tried to do I'm not a beginner. I'm 50-something years old. I've been exercising on and off for 1,000 years now. So, that's a mistake. So I'm starting as a small child and working out like that. Old freaking man workout. That's exactly what I'm doing. Hello, Arnoldo. Arnoldo, welcome. That's it really. Coffee now is the best way to go, I think. As I said, I'm setting up for a slightly earlier sort of chitty chat before Game Bandits this afternoon on our Twitch channel, which I'm sure you can find. What is it? It's Tech Banditry on Twitch if you want to check that out. Oh, you're not French. Oh, then I'm very sorry. Je suis très désolé. You should learn French though, because I mean, if you're in France, you've got to, when in Rome. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Henrik from Sweden. Wow. Terry, coffee, drug of choice. Absolutely. It's like the one and only. I've got so boring now. Coffee's really the only thing I do. Huzzah is wonderful. She's out for a walk with the also wonderful Jane, who is dropping Baz off at a skating rink where they are socially distancing, wearing masks and helmets, and being kept apart. The government has put us in full shutdown at this point now. We are reaching we are closely monitoring our apocalypse here, the COVID apocalypse. So we are basically in lockdown. But we are allowed to go out for exercise and to look after the dog. So Jane handles the morning walks. I handle the evening walks. And Baz complains about it all, like his father, and so he's out skating. So that's kind of nice. Ahoy! I really like that mug. Isn't it great? There's the best one I saw, which I want to get I want to get at some point, is there's a little cartoon. There's a little cartoon of all, almost like a Calvin and Hobbes style cartoon of all of the doctors around the mug. But I need a big mug. The problem is this is too small a mug. Like this is. It needs to be a TARDIS. It needs to be bigger on the inside than the out. I have a TARDIS mug, but it's square, so I keep dribbling it down my front, so I don't use it as a mug anymore. I actually use it as a planter. Actually, do I use that as a planter? No, that might be I have some tentacle mugs as well, which I use that I find I couldn't really use to drink my tea because because they're really cool. These beautiful tentacles as the handle, but when I tried to, you'd grab it, take a sip, and then you'd sort of slide down the tentacle, and it would fling hot coffee all over yourself. So Victoria, BC, woohoo! Yes, I hope your numbers are going to drop too. Be sensible. Get masks on. Don't go out unless you need to. Wash your hands and don't listen to the BS that ain't related to science. There is a mug that has the TARDIS appear when it's hot. There was a Stargate one. I'll dig that up. There's a Stargate Atlantis one that when you poured coffee in it, it heated up. But if you looked at the bottom carefully, it said that you shouldn't drink out of it because it's toxic. So Weirdly, I don't use that. I keep the toxins in the cup as opposed to making the toxins in the cup. I thought you were supposed to be exercising. I did exercise. That's the point. You missed. Well, I didn't exercise on. You don't want to watch me exercise. That's disgusting. That's just like watching a pig flopping around in like olive oil or something. It's just horrible. You don't want to see that. But you get to see the sweaty post-exercise old man, and where I get to basically gloat about having done a whole 14 minutes of exercise, which I've got to say was split. My warm-up was split in half because the kid had to go to skating and he hadn't eaten. So I rushed downstairs in the middle of my exercise, paused it, rushed downstairs, peeled an apple, sliced it up, threw it on some bread with a bunch of peanut butter, cut it up into little bite-sized pieces and flung it at my son, and then raced back. And then, and before I raced back up, I was like, And then I grabbed a little rice cracker thing, threw some peanut butter on it, ate it. So Jane's like laughing at me. She's like, you had a snack halfway through your 7-minute warm-up? So that's basically how I exercise. That's how I roll. That's how McKay rolls around here. CDC says at least 30 minutes a day. What? Well, I think oh my God, I got a low battery already? Holy moly. Okay, I guess I've been using my phone. All that tweeting. Okay, so my phone's going to die. I just wanted to say hello. Come and check out Twitch later today, if you can, if you want to, or check them out. I then post them on here eventually as well. But it's just kind of fun live, as you can tell from this. What do we got? Hello from Colombia. Do be careful. Be careful down there. And thank you for saying hi. That's great. What is it? It's so weird the thing about YouTube is that I feel like there's a wider range of people here. There's like people from all over the place. Yes, my phone is dying. So I don't want to hang up on anybody. Thank you all very, very much. I'm going to try to do my 7 minutes a day. And then after, I will pop on live for maybe, 5 to 10 minutes just to say hello. Try to grab the odd thing now and again. Hello, Maker Viking. So just to sort of pop in and say hi and basically gloat and basically say, yes, I've exercised, leave me alone. even though people are already telling me I have to do 30 minutes a day. I figure in total, all of my exercises got, like even just walking up and down the stairs. I mean, when I walk downstairs to get my coffee, that's exercise, right? So it's gotta be 30 minutes in total. So it's not like I sit still all day, and I stand at my desk when I can. So there you go. I'm already making excuses. All right, everybody, thank you very much. Cheerio, huzzah, and we'll talk later. I have no idea how to stop this. So it'll take me a while. You'll get to peer up my nose as I figure out how the heck do I stop this. Gets auto-installed on every phone now, so it makes sense that there's a wider audience. So that's true. 14 minutes is better than nothing. Oh, great. That's where we're starting from? Well, no, to be fair, that is where we're starting from. I think the point with exercise, the best thing to do with exercise, I've found for me, for lazy me, for lazy ADHD me, I just find that if you set your bar really, really low and you can just achieve that, it works for writing too. If you want to be a writer, write 15 minutes a day. I dare you to do that, because if you can write for 15 minutes a day, you're a writer because you're doing it every day. That muscle works. You know, it's the same thing with this stuff, where I get less and less fit the more I do this. All right, let's go. Emmy Doe says that works for them too. Oh, good. Okay, good. Hi from the Czech Republic. Woohoo! Mr. McKay. Mr. Zelenka is too Czech. Yeah, it's true. He's too wonderful, that Zelenka, isn't he? You know, I named on our Twitch stream, I named our Nightbot Zelenka Bot because, you know, I'm always yelling at it. You are right. Wish we'll have more series and video games. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'll tell you though, if you want to try a game though, I really, like, not attached in any way, but I really liked the RPG game that Wyvern Gaming's put up for Stargate. I mean, it's not Atlantis yet. God, I'm shaking because of my exercise, so I'm wobbling the camera. Okay, look, my camera's about to die. Thank you all. Yeah, walk 30 minutes. That's true. I do that. Oh my God, I'm so bad. I can't get off this thing. Okay, everybody, before the battery dies, I'm going to go. Before I die, mid-sentence, lots of love to you all. Be safe, wear masks, wash your hands, social distance. Don't go out unless you need to. And cheerio and huzzah! And now I'm going to try to turn this off, but I don't know how to do that. Does this work? Are we going to stop streaming? I am. Okay, bye. Bye!